Hello, my name is Heidi Bjerke, and I am an educational technology coach for Champaign Unit 4 schools in Champaign, Illinois. So what does an educational technology coach do? Well, I actually help teachers integrate technology into their classrooms. And I have found Symblue to be a great tool to do this. We have over 700 interactive whiteboards in our district, and Symblue is a great resource for teachers. But we also have hundreds of iPads that have been going out, and teachers have earned iPads in a variety of different ways. Many of them have purchased their own personal ones, or they have written grants in order to get one. So we have a lot of classrooms out there that only have one iPad. So I created a Symblue page specifically for those teachers to help walk them through some things that they could do. So we talk about, during the professional development that I provide, how you can do group instruction, how you can do single class instruction, how you can do whole class, and also how teachers can use the iPad to organize themselves and make their lives easier. So this is just one example of one of the professional developments I provide. I also do PD on personal learning networks and how important it is to grow that, because we need to stay, well, maybe not one step ahead, but at least a half step ahead of our students. And this is one of the ways we do that, is through keeping up with what's going on. And of course the internet is one of the main ways to do that. So Symblue, of course, lets me keep that in one convenient place, and I show teachers how they can use this. And this is also one of my shared web mixes. Another great one I use, I am a former science teacher, and I created this for some science, our science department's professional development at the high school. And what this is a whole collection of tools that are useful for teachers. I actually organized the bottom part to be content specific, and the top is more general resources, and then in the red is actually professional development, because that's a part of being a teacher too, is we constantly have to do professional development. So I share all of these, I go into a little bit of these, and then a lot of times later I'll come back and speak to groups in more in depth on one or two of these particular tools. So this is one of the great ones, and teachers have really responded well to this. They like being able to find stuff in one easy place, and they especially love Symblue because they can put something together quickly that they can then share with students, so they're sending them to one website instead of multiple websites and trying to wait for students to type them in correctly, because they can set this up and just send them off to where they need to go. Another great web mix I've created is the Citizen Science, and this is really a K through 12 web mix. And what I like about this one is it crosses multiple platforms. It's not just for the internet. I've actually included the information in here from different apps where they can go find Android and iPad apps on different citizen science projects for their students to use. So maybe if they have access for those things at home, they can get students to think of doing science outside of the classroom. So it's one of my favorites. And so what I plan on doing over the next several months is to start adding more of these. I'm working on currently a social studies web mix, but I plan on adding some more general teacher tools ones, and also then to look at some subject specific ones like the science one that you already saw. And my information can be found on Symblue. I'm out there, and I have several different web mixes that you can see that are already published. And my website is www.symblue.com/profile/Bjerke, Bjerke, which is my last name. And I can also be found on Twitter with @HBjerke. Thank you.